Don't blame us for our righteous judgment. Blame yourself. And the rest of you mortals who defiled and twisted reality. That time machine proves mortal arrogance. And why you cannot be allowed to live.
I'll grind you into dust if you get in my way.
Hey everybody, what's going on here? So today's video is going to be doing a showcase over a unit, 2 units that I want to become 1 unit. I want the Goku Black and the Zamasu to become a duo unit. So I was just showing you guys their art here, and so now we're going to go look into their stats real quick. So as you can see, the Rose, he has still good stats. He's only 3 stars, so it feels higher stats. So I showed his main ability and also his Z ability as well. If you guys just want to go back, pause, take a look at their stats and everything, and also their Z ability and main abilities. I didn't do Zamasu's because all he does, I think he gets his Vanish Gauge up, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go take a look down at the equipment I gave him. So I gave him the new Awakened equipment, which is really good. Like, look at that critical, like 13%. I gave him Goodbye Daddy, gave him some Strike Attack and some Blast Attack. I gave him You're Going Down for those double defenses. So I gave Zamasu stay back Trunks to give him some Blast Attack and Strike Defense and Blast Defense. I give him Darn Androids, which I need to get Z rank, but for all stats, all around, like good as hell. And I also have a Z rank called Fused with Kami. Give him that for some Blast Attack, Strike Attack, and some defense. Alright, I'll see you all in this PvP. Alright, so our first fight's going up against Fusions. So, luckily for me here, I actually have 2 good purples to counter out Kefla, which he didn't end up bringing here. Oh wow, I just peeped that he has Goku on there. So I just brought Zamasu, Rose, and Trunks. So I'll see you guys in the first fight. Alright, so he started off with Gotenks, which is never bad to do, but I also realized that he also had the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So this fight, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it was just super laggy. Like, he took like probably, like, I'm not even exaggerating, a good like 8 to 10 minutes to load in. And it looks kind of clear on here as we're both watching, like we're all watching it. It looks really clear, but it was super laggy. Like, I don't know if you could tell, like right there with that strike clash, how laggy it was, but man, this fight, it was really getting to me. But so we were able to actually go on the offense finally. I switched out the Trunks. Luckily I got just a smidge more ki right there, so I did transform pretty early. He ended up transforming too. I just tried to stop time right there to see what he was gonna do, but I heard him you know, going for that. So he actually switched into his Blue Vegeta, which was smart, but I don't know why he went for the immediate Rising Rush on Zamasu. I didn't think Zamasu was the biggest issue, to be honest, but we do end up guessing his Rising Rush, luckily, because I did not want to lose a showcase unit immediately. That's just annoying. So I switch out to Rose, get off a lot of good damage here, and every time, whenever I'm about to get like a Rising Rush, it's always on a super card. Like, that's so annoying. And all these units, all their supers are melee types. So he switches into his Gogeta. I was able to get off the super attack because it's also melee. Thank God, because if it wouldn't have been, I would have actually probably screwed myself over. So, taking some damage here, but we're fine. I have plenty enough tankiness to be able to take some of that damage. So he tries to charge up to me, but I wasn't going for it. So I switch out to Zamasu because I want to have him actually do some damage, and he did really good damage right there. So I probably made ability. I got some blast attack up, but it's not like it's really going to do anything because, you know, this fight was so laggy and I didn't know what I could do. So I don't even have any Vanish right there, so I'm just going to have to eat this. He's reducing my ki, which is okay, you know, it's not a big deal really, because that super attack doesn't even do a lot of damage. So he tried a backflow right there after doing a tap attack. He was trying to be like big brain, but he was a little brain throughout this whole fight. He was only doing damage. I could have perfected this whole thing, right? Like right there, I just one-shot him, right? 2.1 mil. Like, I could one-shot this whole man, his whole team, not even trying to be funny, or I'm not even like flexing either, if the fight was not as laggy as it was. So Zamasu, or Rose, yeah, Zamasu was able to finish up that fight. I have made mistakes in that fight, but because it was so laggy. And I'm sorry for the lack of commentary right there. I just could not express how bad the lag was right there. So they're good units. Also, I got C rank on that, thank God. But they're good units. I just want to see them as a duo unit. But I'll catch you guys in the next fight. Alright, so the next fight's up against Goku. And for whatever reason, it's got Goku Black on there. So I go with Zamasu, Rose, and I'm pretty sure I took Future Gohan just to counter out the purple Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So, yeah. Because I was pretty sure he brought him here. He ended up forfeiting, so if you want to, like, you know, skip past this and just keep the same just because I need that viewership time. But, I was pretty confident in winning this either way, but I'll catch you guys in the actual next fight. Okay, so Hybrids. Okay, so this is actually... Hybrids is a good team. They just really lack defense. That's really it. They got old blue units, and also they only have like one good yellow unit. That Gohan, he's gonna be timeless. And they do need a better support. That green Gohan, good support, right? Don't get me wrong, but just need a better unit. So I do end up taking... I just went with the same team I chose last time. So I'll catch you guys in the fight. Okay, so he starts off with his purple Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So that was actually good on his part. So I was waiting him out right there. Caught him in the sidestep. Or actually, no, I didn't. He was able to get it off because I was just a smidge too late. That's fine. That Gohan's not even Zenkai, and I just switch out to the yellow Future Gohan anyways to tank some damage. So this Gohan right here, he's actually doing a good amount of damage. I mean, he's pretty old, but like he still does the damage. Like, still pretty good. I don't think I'm ever gonna do a showcase on him, just because we all know about him. Like, there's people that use him every now and then, but as like a particular showcase, if this would have been like year 1, oh man, I would have done a showcase on him, but I didn't end up pulling him until like a few months ago. So it is what it was. So I did end up switching out to Zamasu because I wanted to get some extra damage on that Gohan, but he ended up switching out to Super Saiyan Gohan, the yellow one. Then he ended up switching out to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which I had Rose in. So he tried to not tackle. He tried to strike card me there, but I wasn't having any of it. He did end up tackling me there, but I wasn't able to get enough ki, or did I draw a strike card? So tackles, that's the one way that they still do something. I probably should have just let him tackle me. He wouldn't have been able to do nothing off of it. He did catch me with the super card there, but that's okay. I go with another blast. He tried to stop time, but it didn't work. He actually did pop his Rising Rush right here. And I think right here I ended up losing this Future Gohan, because he ended up picking Strike on the Rising Rush. Yeah. So we do got some death buffs now. But that's not big because we actually needed that Gohan in there to handle the other Gohan. So he ended up switching out. He popped his main ability. So I ended up just tapping him. And then I ended up popping my main ability just to see what he was going to do here. I wasn't going to waste my Rising Rush. Oh my god, I cannot talk. And so just take some damage here. Well, no, we're not doing too bad. I didn't want to waste my Rising Rush because I knew he would just switch out immediately. He ended up able to take away all the substitution count, so he can just bring in whoever he felt like. But there's Zamasu. Ooh, boy, he's tanking. So I ended up doing some good damage right there with the blast card because Rose debuffs instantly, right? And then when you have Zamasu doing a blast card, he debuffs there too. So I popped my green card because I wanted to get as much damage off as I could possibly. And he ended up picking Fist, which I'm not too sure why. So we were able to get rid of his yellow Gohan here. So not a big threat at all. Like, not at all. Like, our biggest threat here would have been still the purple Gohan because Rose can, after you pop him in ability, he can go type neutral. So we did 6 million damage. But again, that's because we're type advantage against a team that like really lacks defense. So I do sidestep, and I caught him in his sidestep too. So I just barely got any ki right there to get that off, even though it was a drop combo. That's okay. So I didn't think he would just go instantly because, you know, he's sidestepping a bunch. So I got the blast right here, get him to sidestep. I think he tries to tap me right here. Oh no, he didn't actually. So I pop my main ability. Well, I tap my ultimate card. Man, see, I still can't talk. I don't know why. And we get him right here. It doesn't kill. I don't think so. Oh no, it does. We were type neutral. I forgot. So I pop my main ability right here. I wanted to catch him in the sidestep, and we did. So I didn't switch out to Zamasu because that would have just been a dumb choice. But Rose right there just made a 1v3 comeback. It was 2v3, but I only used one unit, so it counts. Okay. So I made a few mistakes. every time I say I made a few mistakes after a match, I'm just like showing you guys if I can see them, and so you guys know I see them too. So, see you guys in the next fight. Okay, so the next fight is up against Reject. So, just as I did last time, but without the Future Gohan, I just ended up taking Zamasu, Rose, and the Trunks. So, I was kind of like, should I take the Future Gohan or no? Because I see the nail, but that Cell. Well, not the Cell. The Boo, Fat Boos, any of the Boos. That would have been a problem if I didn't bring one. A purple unit. So, he ends up just bringing Cell, Nail, and Slug. So, I'll catch you guys all in the fight. So, he started off with Cell. So, I ended up back floating real quick. And I've been late on the first side steps lately. So, I need to start working on those as well. So, I switch out the Trunks. And again, I was late on his sidestepping. So, I go with another blast card there. I probably should have just did the special move. But I didn't want to do it already because that's kind of like a last save minute thing. Like, if I didn't have like a blast card or something. Plus, it ended up getting locked anyways by Cell, which is annoying. But we catch him right there in the sidestep. We're just going to get our Vanish Gauge back right here. So, he actually caught me in the sidestep with the green card. And what they did with Slug is if you were to pop like a main ability again to try to do a green card, because before, you could do that. You could pop your main ability, do it again, and then do it again. So, he popped his main ability, switched out to Nail, and healed everybody up a little bit right there. So, that was smart. This man, he knew what he was doing. He just didn't have the Zenkai unit. Boo, and he didn't have the best equipment either. So see right here, kind of how it's like a save moment right there. We just go through everything because it's got Blast Arm. So I shouldn't have sidestepped right there, but it was okay. You know, this Trunks right here could take a lot of damage. So because this Nail's good. Nail is insanely good. And you're about to see my HP just drop right here, like man. So he switched out the Cell. I was able to get him with some cards. I did refresh my cards and also because I wanted to heal up. I do another strike because I wanted to be able to switch out to Rose and be able to get him. I switched out to Zamasu because I made the big brain play. 300 IQ. I knew he would switch out to Lord Slug, so I wanted to hit him with the Super with Zamasu. And plus, I haven't really been using Zamasu because I really like the unit. I do. He's a good unit. Just everybody keeps out countering me by colors. So I left Zamasu in right here because I wanted to get some debuffs applied onto him. And also Zamasu, I just want to see how much he can do against type disadvantage. So right here, I just switch out the Trunks, and he ends up taking out the Nail right there. So I go to charge up, and he ended up switching out the Cell. And the worst thing happened. That never happens. I don't ever see it anymore. I got fainted by this, and it turned the whole fight around for him in a good manner. So, he wasn't even a good sport either. He was just taking advantage of it. But I don't blame him. I do that now too. So, I ended up losing Rose here. I was really thinking he would go with Fist, but he actually did special move damage. Special move. See, I keep saying damage. He went with the special move, and that was what I was going to pick too, because I was like, I haven't seen one in a minute. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one. He did. And we ended up losing Rose. So, this turned into a fight for my life, because as you see, Trunks was about to deform and everything. So right there, I didn't even mean to sidestep. I was trying to go up, but the game registered it as a sidestep, or I accidentally just did it. You know, when you're in the heat of the moment, you're just doing anything possible you can just to try to win. He tried to do the good old tackle sidestep thing, but he forgot that I was nerfed. So I go with some taps right there. I pop my green card. I could have popped a special move, but I was not risking it. So I used a Ki Blast right there, and we were able to take out his Slug right there. So that was good because now he's only down to one unit. Though I'm at a really low HP, and my other unit is type disadvantage. But the way we pulled off this comeback, I don't know how. So we did end up winning this. I left it in because it was a good fight. And I wasn't even charging. The game just registered as me overcharging, and I wasn't. So I popped my green card because I have too many blasts, which I hate. That's the downfall of these Trunks. So he goes with the Tab Blast. And right here, because I knew my timer was going up, I just went with the raw damage. And also because this Cell could just keep healing up, I needed all pure raw damage. So I do sidestep, and I catch him in his sidestep, and I just go with all my cards I had right there, and we end up winning. So that was today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I do want Rose and Zamasu to get a duo unit, even if it's not year 2. You know, like have them as a duo unit, and then you tap them in ability, they transform into Merge Zamasu. But anyways, guys, thank you all for 100 subscribers. Take care, be safe. Until next time, see you guys.